And hey, we're back. I'm here with Nick Holmes with Holmes Drafting Services. I guess in a way, we're still talking communications, right? Because you help get everything done before one lick of anything gets put on the ground.
Yeah, we're taking the homeowner's ideas and communicating that to the actual construction workers in the field. So absolute communication.
I've never sat down. So I'm going to say now I know this industry kinda, but I've never sat down with someone that actually does the drafting, right? So how your brain's got to be just super absorbent, because when these guys come in, you deal with mostly contractors, right?
Yeah, so about 80-20%.
80, okay.
So it's split between contractors
So you
and
can
homeowners.
do a homeowner if they really want to come see it.
What a lot of homeowners don't know is that they don't have to start with the contractor. They can actually start by getting their own plans, and that way they've got something to compare bids off of.
Okay.
So we actually push homeowners to go ahead and start the actual process rather than a contractor.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
So, but when they come to you, you have to absorb everything they want and kind of make sense of it, right?
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that part.
Yeah, so I mean, a homeowner or a contractor can come to us with a set of ideas, and basically a large portion of our business is going to be the aftermarket side, right? So it's going to be the additions, the remodels, that type of stuff. We do a lot of new construction as well, but I would say our bread and butter is going to be on the aftermarket side.
Oh, wow, okay.
So a lot of times what we're going to end up doing is we're going to take the ideas that they have and see how we can actually get that to fit with the home that they currently live in.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that go into play on the aftermarket side, because you have to kind of figure out how to hold up their existing structure and add on to what they need.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, people don't, I think sometimes people don't understand how important you guys really are, because and I know all the people that do it themselves, and they're like, well, I don't know why it didn't work. It's because you didn't have it done the right way.
Well, look, you got to think, your home for most people is going to be your biggest asset.
Yes.
You know, it's the biggest investment and biggest purchase that you're ever going to make. You need to make sure that it's done right and that you're trusting the right people to go ahead and make the modifications to it.
So, you know, we were talking beforehand. When you're drafting and you're putting this together, you make it where you don't have that uh-oh or surprise from the county or the city going, hey, you can't do that.
Absolutely, yeah. So the county's job is to go ahead and audit plans and make sure that they fit with the current code. So we always expect that there's going to be some type of comments coming back from the county, but we fix all that stuff for free. We're selling you a set of plans that you can get a permit off of.
Right.
That's our main goal.
Now, are you strictly residential, or do you residential and commercial?
We are primarily residential.
Okay.
We do some commercial as well. The commercial is really more the engineering side. So we have a set of engineers that we work with.
Okay.
They really head up the more commercial stuff, and we take on head on the residential side.
Right. Oh, okay. All right. So what? But now you said remodels. So do I need to try to find my plans, if I can even find them from the get-go, or can you come in? You go on site and look?
I would say 99% of the time, nobody has existing plans.
Okay.
You know, it's
go.
not a thing. We work in a lot of older homes. We work in a lot of newer homes. Most of them never have plans. A lot of times, we don't even really trust the plans that were there.
Okay.
You know, so it's part of our professional responsibility to make sure that we're measuring everything that's currently out there. We know exactly what we're starting with, so there aren't surprises on our side of the construction process.
Right. Oh, so I'm just giving you, for instance, I got a house and I want to go up.
Yeah.
You can handle
We can absolutely do that. I'll let you know, it's kind of a common misconception with a lot of people. It is never cheaper to go up than it is to go out.
Okay.
If you've got the space on the lot, go out.
Go out. Right.
Especially, people don't understand how messy construction is in general.
Oh.
So
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Right. It's one of those things, you're not going to want to live in a house that you're going up on. The entire roof's going to be tore off.
Yeah,
most of your electric's going to be, you know. So right now we run all the AC and electric through the trusses. So if we start taking off trusses, AC and electric to majority of your house is gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
So how do I start to get involved with you? So if I'm a homeowner, or even if I'm thinking about, I might buy some property and go get something done, what do I got to do?
So for any of the aftermarket side, or the changes to an existing structure, we're going to want to come out to the house.
Okay.
So by just calling the office, we're going to go ahead and set an appointment. We're going to come out, see what your ideas are on site, and then go through the process of actually taking the measurements and creating a plan off that.
Oh, okay.
For any of the new construction stuff, say you went out and you bought a lot, 9 times out of 10, there's no reason for us to go see an empty lot. So we'll start that process at our actual office. So our office is right on US 19. We're at 4542 Commercial Way. And we've got a small little showroom there to where we go over some standardized plans and base plans that we have.
Okay. So you already had some stuff going, hey, if you're just trying to build a home.
Absolutely. If there is a set of ideas or somebody who just has no idea what they want, we have 40 or 50 base model plans that we can go ahead and start with.
Okay.
And that's always a good starting point, and then we just modify to make it theirs.
What if you get some eccentric guy come in going, I want a roundhouse with a 2F,
We get it often, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I thought I was.
So we've done roundhouses, dome houses, just about any type of construction
Really?
model. Yeah. Had somebody just recently go ahead and build a house inside a Quonset, which is one of those little kind of like airplane hangar.
Yeah.
So it happens.
Well, okay. Now, is it just the home, or do you also go, hey, this site needs this, and
Yeah, so what we primarily focus on is going to be the structure.
Okay.
Okay. We will provide site plans, so we'll go ahead and set houses actually where they're going to be on the lot,
Okay.
specify where the septic needs to go, where the well needs to go, that type of stuff.
Right.
But as far as like any type of landscape design or regrading, we leave that all to the civil guys and the landscape guys.
And so I've got a ton of questions in my head. I'm like, now I'm like, which one's going to be the best because we're short on time.
Right.
So if I'm a contractor watching this, and I know I've got people ready to go,
Yeah.
how backed up are you?
So we can really fit just about anybody in.
Okay.
Normally we try to go ahead and if you call today, we're trying to get out to your house within a week and a half.
Okay.
The beautiful thing about our company is as we get busy, we just hire more people.
Just hire more people.
Yep.
So how long, what's the process? I mean, once I sit down with you and go, okay,
So for like a standard edition, we're going to go ahead and say that total process is going to be 5 to 6 weeks.
okay,
Within about 2 weeks, you're going to see a preliminary, and then the rest of that's just going to be a back and forth, fixing the electric, making sure the elevations look the way that you want them to, which
Okay.
elevations being like what the outside of the house is going to look like, and then just finalizing with the engineer.
okay, and then it's up to the once the
And
get
then
the
it's on to the
permit.
contractor to go
Right.
get the permit and
Okay.
start the project. Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool. Anything that I've missed that you guys do that I didn't ask? Because sometimes I don't ask all the right questions.
No, I mean, pretty much anything construction document wise we can handle.
Okay.
So anything that's permitting based, plans based, a lot of the residential stuff is what we like to focus on, but we'll handle just about anything.
So if a church wants to say, look, I need a
Absolutely.
building built, and
Yeah, we've got one going in Bradenton right now.
see,
So
I'm getting the right questions today.
There
I
you
feel
go.
pretty good. Thank you for
Perfect.
being on, brother. I appreciate it.
Same
Hey,
with you.
everybody, you stick around. We'll be right back after these messages.